Hello everyone, my name's Evan Jacobs. Welcome to another edition of BoxingTime TV. Excited to be doing this, and we have a good fight tonight. Probably a very tactical fight, should be interesting. Guillermo Rigondeaux, I'm probably saying his name wrong, versus John Riel Casimero. And probably pronouncing his name wrong too. Rigondeaux is 40 years old, Casimero is 32. These guys are both 5'4". They're both 118 pounds, 67 reach for Rigondeaux, and Casimero is a 64 reach. Rigondeaux is 20-1. I should have made him 20-1. Casimero is 30-4. So this is a 12-round bout, 3-minute rounds, 10-point must scoring system, no mandatory 8 count, 3 knockdown rule waived. Let's just get right to it. Talk about the fighters and their stats and all that other good, fun stuff. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to go back and fix this. Hold on. New fight. So sorry. All right. And hold on. Then we got to go to fight mode. Sorry, you guys know me. Now we're going to see them both fight. Very, very sorry about that. You guys know I do sort of a sloppy podcast here. Kind of just the nature of my beast. Sort of how I do it. And, yeah. And coming out, and Rigondeaux pushing Casimero back, although Casimero lands with a left hand. And that's the one thing is I think Casimero hits fairly hard. Also, he has been knocked out. Guillermo Rigondeaux was not knocked out against Vasyl Lomachenko. He was stopped. I mean, he just sort of, from what I understand, he threw in the towel. He hurt his right hand. But just based on how the fight was going and whatnot, people were kind of surprised just because on paper, apparently, and I was reading, I don't know, apparently Roy Jones had said that was the best fight on paper ever made. So we will have to see, but right here, Casimero landing, and if I'm Guillermo Rigondeaux, I want to draw Casimero out. That's kind of just the way I would be playing this. But we will have to see. All right, and then you have Rigondeaux getting Casimero against the rope. Lands a hard right hand. Oh, and lands another shot, maybe trying to sort of catch Casimero early. We will have to see. It's a more aggressive Rigondeaux, and we'll see if that kind of pays dividends for him as this fight continues. Oh, uppercut by Guillermo Rigondeaux, kind of you can see sort of gets the attention of Casimero. All right. All right. So once again, we're seeing Rigondeaux now kind of going behind, kind of fighting from a distance. Interesting, first round. This bout actually was supposed to be Casimero versus Nonito Donaire. And then apparently Donaire was not happy with some of the drug testing and some of the things going on with Casimero. And also Casimero had said some things about Nonito Donaire's wife. And here, let's look at the scorecards. 2 judges have it even. 1 judge gives it to Casimero. So Casimero up by 1 point over Rigondeaux. We'll see if Rigondeaux can kind of put this. Oh, gets rocked by a body shot from Casimero. Casimero, I'm telling you, folks, It's one of those things where, Rigondeaux's going to have to be on his game. Anyway, Nonito Donaire did not like some of the things that were said about his wife by Casimero, and he did not want to have a big fight with him and enrich him, and so he withdrew from the fight. I didn't know that stuff like that could happen, but apparently it can. I mean, I could see about the drug testing and whatnot, but I didn't know about the other stuff. If you personally don't like a guy, then you don't fight him when you're scheduled to fight him. But, I've heard of guys not fighting guys, but, because they didn't want to enrich him, but not when they were set to fight him. And already we're seeing fireworks in this first round as Casimero comes off and lands a body shot, and they're fighting at a distance now. And I'm telling you, giving Casimero room to throw his punches. I mean, I think Rigondeaux ultimately wants to be fighting from a distance. I think that's smart. However, I think that Casimero, he's going to get a lot of extension. He's going to get a lot of pop off those punches, and that could potentially not bode well for Casimero. I'm sorry. Casimero, he's going to get a lot of extension. That could not bode well for Rigondeaux. All right. So now this is happening. Oh, uppercut landed by Rigondeaux. And, and then you have Rigondeaux wobbling Casimero. So maybe he sees something. I'm telling you, we're seeing a lot of pop in this fight. I am usually wrong, folks. And like I said, this is going to be a technical fight. But what we're seeing now is guys landing a lot of punches. And, let's look over the record of Casimero. Zolani Teti, he has a victory over. Kenya Yamashita. He has a victory over I'm Not Ruin Wrong, I believe. Wobbling him right there is Rigondeaux. Wow. Sorry. All right. I am so sorry. I keep doing that. Yes, he has a victory. He KO'd I'm Not Ruin Wrong in 4 rounds. Ruin Wrong's a tough guy. Really, really tough guy. That's a good victory. He lost by decision to him, and then he stopped him before. And Rigondeaux taking that round on all 3 judges' scorecards, folks. So now Rigondeaux up by 2 points. This is a 10-round fight as we go into the 3rd round. Once again, you're watching BoxingTime TV. My name's Evan Jacobs. I apologize for the sloppiness of the podcast. If you watch me enough, you pretty much know that that's just kind of how it happens. And these guys are landing here, folks. They're throwing a lot of bombs. And Rigondeaux maybe got wobbled in that last round, but he did a lot that impressed the judges. And now he's fighting at a distance, landing from a distance. And he had the one knockout loss suffered by Guillermo Rigondeaux was to Moruti Talani. I think that's how you say his name. So yeah, in a little bit we will go over the record of Guillermo Rigondeaux. All right, and Guillermo Rigondeaux right now landing, folks. He's doing a lot of things that make me think he might be taking control of this bout. And in a little bit, we will look at his resume. And like I said, once again, you are watching Boxing Time TV. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and follow. Please share these links with your family and friends. Please tell people about this channel. I enjoy doing it. We've gotten more followers. We're nearing 200 followers. I love it. You know, I've been doing this for how many years now? I've been doing this 4 or 5 years now. I don't know. Maybe this should be bigger. Maybe there's certain things I should be doing. I don't know. I just put them up. I talk to you all, try to answer questions. And Casimero landing hard shots, folks. He would love nothing more than to have a slugfest. It increases his chances. He knows that. Guillermo Rigondeaux knows that. And Rigondeaux, love him. Probably going to try to avoid that. Oh, 2 uppercuts landed by Rigondeaux. And now he goes back and, well, I was going to say he goes back into his defense, but he takes a right hand there from Casimero. All right, 10-9, 10-8, and another 10-8. Wow, Guillermo Rigondeaux, folks, is up by 7 points. Started off kind of dropped the first round, but that seems to be all he needed. But then he goes and he gets he gets the straight left hand. All right, and I wanted to get into the record of Guillermo Rigondeaux, but to do that I would pause the fight, and I don't want to do that. You're probably already mad at me for what I did earlier, and I'm like I said, I run a sloppy podcast. I just like to have fun doing this. To me, keep it simple. Put up the fights, talk about the fights, see what's coming up, and and try to put on fights that you guys want to see at the same time, and fights I think that will also be interesting. Next, I believe I'm going to be doing Ben Granados. And then after that, I believe Chocolatito versus Estrada. And then maybe Oscar De La Hoya versus Vitor Belfort. And then Benavidez. And we'll see. We'll see. I'm telling you, Casimero is in this fight. And he's landing, folks. Oh, and he's taking shots, though. Guillermo Rigondeaux, I'm telling you, Casimero knows Guillermo Rigondeaux had a big third round. Oh, and look at Casimero landing body shots, folks. I'm telling you, he does not want to lose this fight. Oh, left hand from Casimero. All right, and right now it seems like Guillermo Rigondeaux kind of settling in here. All right, and now 2 of the judges gave that round to Casimero. 1 judge had it even. So now we're going in, and now it's a 5-point fight. Can Guillermo Rigondeaux do something to sort of continue to stay ahead. He had a big third round. Casamero's had his moments. This is a very evenly contested bout. These guys are waging a very good fight. Although I got to be honest, I'm not sure that Casimero wants to be on the receiving end of those straight punches. Although he stuffs his left hand into the face of Guillermo Rigondeaux. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at what Guillermo Rigondeaux is able to do. But Casimero is able to do. I'm saying we're seeing a lot of tenacity from both guys. And this, maybe it is technical. It's brutally technical. And those can be the best fights, folks. When it's brutally technical like that. Oh, right hand. Oh, I'm telling you, a lot of hard shots being landed, folks. 30 seconds left in this 5th round. Once again, you are watching BoxingTime TV. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and follow. Please share these links. Please tell your family and friends. I have a bunch of simulated bouts that fans have asked to see. I'm going to, like I said, going to do my best to make them. I'm trying to do more. I'm off for the summer. I figured why not throw more content in the old mix. So I just kind of want to get a little bit more ahead. Oh, they're saying Rigondeaux's breathing heavy and has a swollen eye. Interesting. Okay, so now Now it reaches a point where, so Rigondeaux won that last round. 2 of the judges gave it to him. 1 judge has it even. This is a close fight. Rigondeaux up by 7 points, but his eye's swollen. Can Casimero continue to land on him? Can he continue to take the shots that he's taking? And maybe he loses on points, but can somehow bang up Rigondeaux. This is, we're in the 6th round. We're almost halfway through this fight, and it has been great all the way. Great back and forth action. So looking at the record of Rigondeaux, last win, he fought Laborio Solis, took a decision. He has that 1 loss to Vasyl Lomachenko. He's beaten Moises Flores. It was a no contest. But that was one thing where it was ruled a legal blow, and then the Nevada State Athletic Commission changed it. He has a victory over James Dickens, Drian Francisco, Joseph Agbeko. He has a unanimous decision over Nonito Donaire, which is a very good victory in light of everything that Donaire has gone on to accomplish. I mean, there was a point Donaire looked to be done, especially after he fought the Axeman, and Donaire has had a resurrection, folks. And right now, we're seeing these guys go for it, and Rigondeaux's landing shots, but he's taking shots, and that swollen eye, he's got to be careful. He's really got to be careful. 2 shots with the left hand. Oh, great back and forth. And look at Casimero landing. Wow, folks. This is a barn burner just like we thought it would be. You know what I mean? Nonito Donaire, this could have, he could have been in this. He chose, like we say, he chose not to be, and I respect that. But wow, what a fight. And Casimero really battling his way back here as Rigondeaux was piling up points. All right. Wow, folks. Rigondeaux's obviously tired, has a swollen eye. Casimero's obviously tired and has a cut over his eye, even on two of the judges' cards. But so one judge gives it to Casimero 10-8. I'm sorry, to Rigondeaux 10-8. Wow, so now Rigondeaux up by 9 points. Both these guys are bleeding. This is becoming one of those fights, folks, and they are just trading. As we see, this is high-level stuff, and we know these bantamweights can bang. So let's see where this goes. We got 6 more rounds of this glorious, glorious, glorious action. And Guillermo Rigondeaux wobbles Casimero, and Casimero slams him back. Folks, I'm telling you. And now Rigondeaux's wobbled. He takes some hard shots. Rigondeaux! Wow. Folks, what a 7th round. Can Rigondeaux get up? He's ahead on points. Did he overplay his hand? He gets up. He's got to be careful because Casimero is dangerous. I believe he's the harder puncher. May not be as technically skilled, but he's in this fight. He's landing, and he just did a lot there, folks, to get himself back in this fight. He's continuing to go to the body. Guillermo Rigondeaux, swollen eye. John Casimero has just blood, and now Rigondeaux wobbles Casimero, folks. This is what you pay to see. This is why we love boxing. This is why it's the theater of the unexpected, the best sport. This is why this is the best boxing game. You're not going to see action like this in any other game. They would have had one fighter probably be hurt. They would have called it. He would have had too much pain, unable to overcome it. That doesn't happen in this game. This is why I just sit back, I let the simulator go, and I just enjoy what I'm seeing. And this, folks, is a great bout. Just like the last bout we did, Alexander Usyk versus Anthony Joshua. Great bout. And now these guys are landing. And I'm telling you, look at Guillermo Rigondeaux. He's popping off on John Casimero, and he was just dropped, and he wobbled him. Wow, folks. Wow. This is brutality. Like I said, it is a technically brutal fight. A brutally technical fight. All right, Rigondeaux is very tired, has a swollen eye. Casimero is very tired and has a cut over his eye. Yet Casimero winning that round 10-9, 10-9, 10-8. Now it's a 2-point fight, folks, or a 5-point fight. Wow, my math was really off there. Look at this. As Guillermo Rigondeaux, they come out. We're now in the 8th round, and we know these guys are just going to go for it. Can Guillermo Rigondeaux figure this out? Can John Casimero figure this out? Oh, he wobbles! Guillermo Rigondeaux's got to be careful. John Casimero from the first round has been landing that left hand. It's been finding a home all night. And yet Guillermo Rigondeaux's been able to punch in between those punches and land hard on Casimero. Oh, and look at Guillermo Rigondeaux coming in. He knows Casimero had a big round, but yet I thought Rigondeaux had a big round too. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Just this brutal fight happening. And Casimero, is he taking a round off? Is he's trying. Oh, look, he keeps trying to land that left hand. These guys it's the straight right from Rigondeaux. It's the left from Casimero. And that's what's keeping both these guys alive in this fight right now. Oh, and Rigondeaux takes that round 10-8. Rigondeaux has a swollen eye. Casimero cut over his eye. And folks, we're seeing this a lot. 10-8, 10-9, 10-9. Guillermo Rigondeaux reasserting himself. He's up now by 9 points, but Casimero knows that he's in this, and he knows he has the power. And that's the thing, is it seems like we're seeing two phases of this, where Rigondeaux kind of pulls ahead, and then Casimero says, no, come back here. Once again, hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. You're watching Boxing Time TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is, if you like, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share these links. Please tell your family and friends. I love doing this. I love having these kind of, especially when they're these kind of fights, because, it always gets kind of boring. And I'll admit when it gets boring, if a fighter starts wilting, and you can just tell that the guy's going to take the whole fight, and it's going to be a 12-round snoozer. But this is not, folks, because, where Casimero has taken some shots, he's also given some, and he's dropped Rigondeaux, and he's shown the vulnerabilities. And Rigondeaux, technically a more proficient fighter, I think, but Casimero is still in this fight, and he's landing. And he's finding ways, and he's making Rigondeaux open himself up. And Rigondeaux's got to be careful. Swollen eye. He's been dropped. Oh, and Rigondeaux wobbles Casimero. Oh, and now they're just battling it out. Just back and forth action, folks. Oh, and they're just going for it. And Guillermo Rigondeaux really trying to put a pin on this performance. And Casimero, give him all the credit in the world. Hanging tough, taking lots of shots. Is he wilting? Is he going to find a way to do it? I'll be honest. Based on what I've seen, I know that Guillermo Rigondeaux is ahead. But folks, I am sorry. I don't think that Casimero's out of it yet, even though Guillermo Rigondeaux just got we just won that round on all judges' scorecards by 2 points. Both fighters are tired. Rigondeaux's swollen eye, Casimero gash over his eye. Folks, this could be stopped at any second now if they deem that Casimero cannot see. And Guillermo Rigondeaux has had a tough fight. He's earned that. This is, it's just one of those things, folks. Oh, and Guillermo Rigondeaux landing hard on Casimero, trying to make him wilt, just continuing to land. And who knows, maybe they'll stop it, maybe they won't. Oh, he's wobbled. He's taking shots, and just look at the amount of shots landed. Casimero, hey, there's no shame in stopping it, but he's able to recover from these shots. Oh, and just continuing to land, Guillermo Rigondeaux. Oh, wobbles him now, goes to his body, and he's taking shots. And Casimero, just tough guy, guys. Gash over his eye, and who knows, maybe they'll stop it now. Maybe they'll stop it in the 11th round. But Guillermo Rigondeaux has to be careful. He has to be careful. That left hand is still landing, and he's thrown a lot of shots. We have 2 more rounds left, folks. Oh, 10-8, 10-8, 10-8, all for Guillermo Rigondeaux. As we're going in now to the 11th round, and Guillermo Rigondeaux still has to be careful. He cannot take his eye off the defense, and he's got to be pinpoint accurate in his shots, because John Riel Casimero has shown that he can hurt him. He's dropped him, and yeah, I don't care what shape he seems to be in. And it's also a dangerous thing for Rigondeaux, just because he's so, he's in his zone. And Casimero, when you corner a fighter starts throwing shots, you just never know. Oh, and just continuing on, just tattooing Casimero. Oh, and Guillermo Rigondeaux just continuing to do it, and Casimero taking it, and Rigondeaux, I mean, just really turning in, just showing, I mean, what a tremendous fighter. Gets hurt, gets dropped, has his eyes swollen, figures it out, bloodies Casimero, is beating him up now, taking all these rounds, has a big lead now by 21 points. And the referee stops it. Casimero cannot see. They took mercy on him. Let's go to the judges' scorecards. The rest is just academic here. Great fight from both guys. Entertaining bout. The winner is Guillermo Rigondeaux by TKO. You know when you see all this writing like we're seeing right now, you know that you've seen a good fight. And the winner is Guillermo Rigondeaux by a TKO. The fight lasted 11 rounds. Rigondeaux was knocked down one time and has a swollen eye. Casimero was knocked down one time and has a gash over his eye. And look at this. The final score is 97-91, 97-92, 97-89. I got to be honest, I don't remember Casimero going down. I'm going to have to kind of look through this. I was kind of preoccupied with something, and I apologize. But what a great fight. What an excellent fight. And that was terrific to watch. Thank you so much for tuning in to Boxing Time TV. My name is Evan Jacobs. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share these links. Please tell your family and friends. Please like, comment, and follow. If you want to give me a follow, find me on Instagram, Boxing Time with Evan. I do kind of a weekly post, and then I also do I also do a show on Sundays, Sunday morning Boxing Time Talk. So check it out. Talk to me. Let's have fun. And we'll see you next time on Boxing Time TV, where our motto is, why wait? Watch it now, then watch the real thing when it airs. We'll see you next time.